As someone who spends over $1 million a year on online purchases, when I saw the Chase Ink Business Premier Card offering 2% cashback on everything and 2.5% cashback on purchases over $5,000, both with no caps, I thought it was the perfect card. But after actually using it, I've got some things to say. Now let's get into what this card offers and where it falls short. So I got the card around 3 months ago and I still have the packaging that it came in. And unlike my Chase Sapphire Preferred, which came in a regular envelope, this one came boxed up and it was expedited 2 day if I remember correctly. So here's what it is. And once you open it, first you get an envelope, much higher quality than a regular envelope. And all it has in here is the card member agreement, the APR info, and how to set up automatic payments. But the APR info is really irrelevant to me because we pay our cards in full over here. And then the best part of all is the actual Chase business card, which is right there. And the card is metal. It's literally built for heavy business spend. Funny enough, the first time I applied for this card I actually got denied. I applied last year during Q4, which is peak season for reselling, and all my cards had high utilization, including my personal cards. I don't know what else would have caused me to get a denial because I've always had on-time payments and I've always paid in full, but I still got denied. Just a heads up, if you guys are going to apply for this card, try to keep your utilization low on your personal cards. Otherwise, you might get hit with the same surprise that I did. Again, I was pretty surprised that I got denied because my credit score was in the 750s. I've never had a late payment, but I get it from Chase's perspective. Someone with a high utilization seemed like a risk. So I just tried again 6 months later and I got approved. When I applied for this card, I did receive a welcome bonus. The welcome bonus was getting $1,000 cash back if I spent $10,000 within the first 3 months of opening the card. And of course, with my spending habits, I hit that within the first week of receiving the card. Ever since then, I've racked up another 90,000 points, which is equivalent to around 900 cash back, all from regular business spend. Now you might be thinking, wait, you said you spend over $1 million a year. How does that only come up to $900 in rewards? And that's totally a fair question. The reality is I have around 10 credit cards, and the way I split the spending goes based on 4 things. 1, the retailer. 2, the specific deal. 3, the credit limit. And 4, the cashback. And that's in no particular order. But this brings up the biggest frustration I have with the card, which is the low credit limit. Chase gave me a $10,000 credit limit, and even if I wanted to run some serious volume, I legitimately can't. The limit gets hit fast, especially in the type of business that I'm in. Now, for someone like me who told Chase I spend over 7 figures a year, that just doesn't cut it. I've missed out on deals just because I was close to maxing out the card, and that literally caps my ability to scale. And unlike true charge cards, there is no go over feature with this card. Once you hit your credit limit, you're done, you gotta wait till it resets. Now, is the annual fee worth it? This card has a $195 annual fee, and I figured out the break-even point for you guys, so let's do the math on it. The break-even point to spend annually is $9,750 because if you get the 2% of that, it is $195. Now, if you guys want to do monthly, you just get $9,750 divided by 12, which is $812.50. So if you spend over that, you're in the green, and if you spend under that, you might be better off getting a no annual fee business card. And don't feel ashamed or anything. Maybe you're in the beginning stages of your business. I was definitely not spending $1 million on year 1, 2, or 3 of my business. It took me a couple years to actually get to this level. So again, don't feel bad about it. Just continue to scale and keep pushing. Also, good news for you if you do have a smaller business or you're just starting out in business, I do have a no annual fee credit card in my rotation that gives fair cashback rates, so stay tuned for that video. One thing to note is this card is technically a pay in full card, but it has a feature called Flex for Business, which allows you to carry a balance on eligible purchases with interest, of course. Just don't confuse it with an Amex charge card. With this card, you can't go over the limit, and unless you're approved for Flex, you're gonna have to pay the statement in full. Now, I'll be real, this card has other benefits. They just didn't influence my decision at all. I feel like it's a standard with most, if not all, Chase cards, but for those of you who care, here's what it includes. I will have a screenshot on the screen, so feel free to pause the video. This card also earns 5% back on Lyft rides and 5% back on travel booked through Chase Travel. And with all the cash back that you do earn, whether it's the Lyft rides, the travel, or the general spending, you could redeem your cash back as either a statement credit or as a direct deposit into your bank account. And the other benefits include auto rental coverage, baggage delay insurance, cell phone protection, extended warranty protection, lost luggage reimbursement, purchase protection, roadside assistance, travel accident insurance, travel and emergency assistance, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, and trip delay reimbursement. Also, I do have a referral link in the description. This goes for anything on this channel. I'm not here to sell you anything or push anything. I'm here to give you my honest review to help you figure out whether or not this card is worth it for you. If you do decide to apply for the card, consider using my referral link as it supports the channel. So here's the bottom line. If you're a high spending business owner that values a flat cashback rate with no caps, then this card is pretty solid. But if you're chasing intro APRs, travel points, have low spending, and expect a big credit limit from day one, then this card is probably not for you. I plan on requesting a credit limit increase within the next 3 months, somewhere around September. If Chase gives me a $50K credit limit, then I will keep this as my main business card. But if not, then I'm going to start looking for other options. I'm not going to close this card, but I definitely need to replace it as my main card because I need a card that allows me to scale without friction. Hopefully this video gives you a more honest and practical look at the Chase Ink Business Premier card from someone who actually uses it and not just reads the brochure. If you've had a similar experience or have a suggestion for a better business credit card, please let me know in the comments. And if you guys are interested in knowing what other credit cards I have, whether it's personal or business, drop a like and I'll put something together. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.